Hi, my name is Fakisha, and in this video we will talking about implementation of Boolean expressions, and we'll implement a circuit in Proteus and we'll simulate and check the outputs. So a Boolean expression is a logical statement that is either true or false. A Boolean expression can either consist of Boolean data such as the following Boolean values, yes and no, and their synonyms, on and off, and true or false, Boolean variables or formulas. So we will be testing our Boolean equations in Proteus. So first I will design the circuits and we'll check the simulation after on it. So now move on to the making of the circuit. So after designing the circuit, here we will simulate our circuit according to these truth tables. So first I will start with this circuit. I hope this is clear to you. Okay, now I will run the simulation. So as you can see, when all the inputs are 0, A, B, C, D are 0, the output is 0. So if I change the D, my LED is glowing, which means if I change D to 1, the output is 1, which means LED is glowing when I close the circuit D. So if I now open this and close C, my output is 0. Similarly, if I close both C and D, the output is 0. So if I open both C and D and close the B, my LED is glowing, which means if I close C and D and A, if I open C and D and close B, my LED is glowing. If I close B and D, my LED should be glowing. So it's glowing. So it means my circuit is working nicely. Now I will move towards the second circuit. Here we can see this is the formula of this circuit. Here, when all the inputs are 0, the gates are open. Oh, sorry, the switches, the buttons are open. Our output is 1. So if I close this D, our output is still 1. LED is glowing. I close the D. If I open the D and close the C gate, C input, my LED is glowing. Similarly, if I close both C and D, LED is still glowing. And if I open this C and D and close the B, my LED is glowing. But what will happen if I close B and D? My LED is off. So here we can see when B and D are closed, our LED is off. Same is the case when B and C are closed, our LED is still off. And for this case, if B, C, and D are closed, LED is still off. And when B, C, and D are open and our A gate is closed, our LED is on. So this will continue and for all this and will remain true for all these outputs and all these inputs. So in this lab, we had implemented the Boolean expressions. So that was it from this video. Thank you.